Hello space explorers. Welcome to a journey of mysteries, valuable resources, and dangers. Welcome to Planet X. Finding Planet X is not exactly easy. You can use the portable telescope module if you have it. Or you can use the Hubble telescope since Planet X can spawn anywhere. Search in all directions. Use zoom and sooner or later you will find it. Take a photo, and you'll earn a badge. Then go explore Planet X. It's a long journey of 50,000 light seconds, which as you'll see, is very worthwhile. So let's explore. And right away we discovered something new. Planet X is the first water planet in Space Simulator on Roblox. I recommend memorizing where you stop the ship. This will make a difference later. We also have a wine, like the gas giants around here. The jetpack sounds different underwater. And we are faced with the magnitude of enormous ice branches. We've never seen anything like it before in Space Simulator. Just in front of us, a mysterious neon yellow orb appears. He is intangible, like pure energy. Let's get closer to the ice branches. We discovered that there are caves that we can enter and explore. Branch caves can be quite deep. We soon found the warp stone. There are 3 of them on Planet X. A mysterious resource with an energy field surrounding it. It's worth 14 credits, and many say it's better to store it in your locker for future use than to sell it. We left the first cave and continued exploring Planet X. Let's go down this branch in search of new caves. Then a great danger arises. It's the Maelstrom, and to resist it, all we can do is cling to the ice branches or enter the nearest cave. It's extremely dangerous, as it drags us to the magma core, which deals 10 damage each time we touch it, and can oof us. Unfortunately, I couldn't hold on for long and started to get dragged away. For a few moments, you feel completely vulnerable, with no option other than to minimally direct your trajectory, resisting with the jetpack. And this time it worked. I escaped the core. But it's not always that easy. You have to visit every cave in every ice branch to find the orb, even the caves near the magma core. And if the Maelstrom catches you by surprise, it's a good idea to have an ice cake with you. It might save you from moving. Just like the neon yellow orbs, these red crystals near the core are also intangible, and a mystery. In addition to the Maelstrom, you will have to face water rip currents, which push you away, making exploration very difficult, and sometimes, both phenomena together. Swim sideways of the current to try to escape. But back to the caves, and the Maelstrom, let's take a look at the force of the phenomenon inside a cave. See how powerfully it pulls us? Interestingly, it seemed Planet X wanted to be kind, as we can say that in a way, it pushed us into a cave where another of the planet's riches lay. Metallic hydrogen. Yes, the same one you find in gas giants, worth 14 credits and allowing Firefly to activate its force field in the sun's heat zone. And regarding water rip currents, they are also very powerful. And if they catch you in the wrong position and by surprise, it can happen like what happened to me. Note that I was very close to the core searching for the orb. Now watch how far it took me. I was practically pushed back to the surface. Without respite, continuously. As I mentioned before, you may have to face water rip currents combined with Maelstrom. It's the perfect nightmare. There are gems on Planet X, but no artifacts. It might be pareidolia, but I can see a face, perhaps a ghost, in that ice branch. Or was it carved by aliens, as a warning? What do you think? But let's talk about the orb. Searching for it in the caves on Planet X can be either easy or a real saga. As we've seen, they are embedded in the ice branches, some very close to the surface, others very deep, very close to the planet's core. Sometimes luck is on our side, and we can find it in a matter of minutes, in the first cave we visit, but it's not always like that. It took me between 4 and 5 hours to search, passing through several caves already explored, others completely empty. Considering the fatigue and how the maelstrom and water rip currents can slow you down, it's no wonder that searching for this orb can become very tiring, stressful, and even desperate for many. After 3 trips to Planet X and so many hours, I was almost giving up, when once again the planet seemed to want to be a little kind, or perhaps ironic with me, taking me to a cave very close to the core. I realized I hadn't reached this cave yet, so I had one last hope of finding the orb. It was a relatively deep cave and I decided it would be the last one. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, and I rushed to get it. Finally, the orb was in my hands. Suddenly, a very strong maelstrom came, and I was afraid of being dragged into the core, which fortunately did not happen. So I left the cave, heading for the surface. You see, my lucky cave was really close to the core. As I was afraid that I might be caught by a maelstrom on the way, I decided to enter the first cave I saw, and only after the next maelstrom moved on. To ensure my own safety, I stuck to the back of the cave with the orb. And finally I was able to start my departure from Planet X. Wow, I was really deep into the planet. Exhausted, alone on the surface, after searching for Firefly for a while, I realized the SOS button was available, meaning I had lost my spaceship. So I decided to buy an orbiter and return to Earth. It wasn't ideal, but it was possible, as I was alone on the server. So I started thinking about returning to Earth piloting the orbiter, and so I activated the Mythic Afterburner module. But when I saw the distance in numbers, I realized it was going to take a little while. The teleport was quite expensive. It was the most expensive warp I've ever done. But it was worth it, because now, in addition to the adventure, I'd be a VIP again. And while I don't care much for the title itself, the increased durability and speed that came to VIPs in the Planet X update are excellent and really interested me. Exploring has become faster and safer. The journey to becoming a VIP is well worth it. Yes, as always happens after getting a difficult orb in Space Simulator on Roblox, I was happier than ever. And finally, I went to my locker to store my warp stones for future use. I hope exploring Planet X is as amazing for you as it was for me. But I sincerely hope you suffer less than I did. I'll need a long time to recover. See you, Space Explorers.